Hello everybody and welcome back. This is Feudal Love. We're in Life of Feudal right now and we're just looking to place your tiny plaster shack and what's going to be needed for it. So underneath the construction tab you can construct your tiny plaster shack. It's going to look like such, and it requires, as you can see, a 4x4 square depending on which way you lay it out. So you can move it around like this, put the front door facing forward like so, and we'll move it over however which way. I won't put it right against the, we'll put it right there so I have a one tile over. So it's only going to require a 4x4 of flattened land. Now all these green tiles have been flattened out, so we're going to build it right there. And as you build, you're just placing down what you need over here, and none of the objects required to build it will be inside. So basically, when you access it through the construction tab, you go to construct and it's going to ask for building logs and 150 clay. So we got 2 logs right here, and I have a bit of clay that I've set down right here. Now that clay originally comes from just over the mountain there. It's in that little V slope. Yeah, I see we got 160 clay there. Now we're getting very heavy. If we look on the map, 1 second, go to construct, we'll slap in the clay we got. So if we zoom in on this map and we look over, all these little slash marks are clay deposits. So there's that clay deposit I was looking at over there, and that's basically where we got the clay to do this. Now to build it, you're going to need a primitive hammer, and to build a primitive hammer, 1 second, where are we here? Yeah, so it's on this tile here that I have the clay stored. I just put down four clumps of clay. This should be more than enough to build it. So we go in here. Where'd that clay go? There, she's hiding behind that. So to build your primitive hammer like this is a primitive hammer. You're gonna go create a primitive tool, and it's gonna ask for, different stuff. So the hammer is 2 flintstone, which you can get. You go to the side of a mountain and search for flintstone. Plant fiber you just get from these herbs here. You just right click on the tile and search for plant fiber. And a tree branch, you just pick that off a tree. You go up to a tree, any tree, right click it, snap off a branch, or under nature's lore you're going to snap off a branch. So that's that. Now I do have a couple more logs I've slapped down here. This one, the logs are very heavy. Just do that for now. We'll fix that up later. And then you need building logs. Now to cut a building log or billet or a board, you're going to need a saw. So I have my metal tools equipped, and I have a saw here. So it says we're overburdened, and here's 1 more building log added to the thing. So now we got 4 logs on us. We need 1 more. I don't believe I can hold it. Yes, we can't hold it, so the little bag just fell on the ground because we're over processing. So we're going to run that back over here. Check our tab. We do have a blacksmith's hammer equipped, but that's a metal one. You can just use a primitive for this. You're going to want to get this lodging up fairly quickly, just so you have somewhere to call a home, and it's a recall point that you can, come back to every now and then. And a good thing to do with your recall point is, let's say you run out over there and you mine, or you're venturing out and you find something nice that you'd like to take home with you, and you get it and you're running heavy or whatever. You can actually just use this little thing here, prayer for homecoming. And you can just use that while you're overburdened, and it'll teleport you to your home if you've set it properly. So here we go. We're going to go in the construct tab. We're going to throw our last little, we didn't get the log. Didn't look like we got that log. Okie dokie. Let's try that again. The log is still on the ground. Actions, open. There's the log. Beautiful. Okay, so that'll be all the parts we need, and you see how slow we're walking. This is brutal. Anyways, there's lots of terraforming to do. Lots of work to do. Alright, so construct. Throw the last little log in there. Should be more than enough. Now you don't want to stand on your claim when you're building it. You don't want to stand on this red square or it's not going to let you build it. And right click it, go in that construct tab and build. So now this should construct. It might take a couple whacks to build it because you can't put too much resource in at once. So yeah, the first one didn't do it. We'll do it again, construct. And this last little bit should be the one to slam it all together. And blammo, she's built. What a beautiful sight to see. Alright, so then lastly you want to go in here and you want to set this as your home. I believe I cannot do that because I already have a home and I'll have to turn my home off and switch it up to this one, but we can claim it. I guess you gotta claim it first and then set it as your home. That would be the order of things. So to remember, to put this all together, you're gonna need a hammer and a saw. And we set it as your home, and it'll be our home in one real life. So that's your little tiny plaster shack, your little starter home, and then you can build like a, you can go in here, you can go create a camp or something. Create a camp. Then you can make it like a sleeping bag or whatever outside, and then you pick it up and you can bring it inside and set it down inside your home now. Anyways, that's just a quick little tutorial of how to build your starter home, and one of the first things you want to do is build a starter home so you have a nice little recall point. I hope that helps anybody that's got some questions on that, and we'll see you around. Take it easy.